Tell me a little bit about why you're running for school board.
Great. So, as a community member, so 2 years ago when the levy came out, I'm like, heck yes. So me, my wife, my daughter, we all voted yes. Passed the levy here in Yakima, and I was super proud of that. Immediately following, the RIF notice, or reduction in force notices, went out, and I'm like, okay, that's confusing. I don't get that. And on the heels of that, news from friends and things came out that the superintendent's getting raises, and I'm like, okay, I don't teach math, but that's not adding up for me. And so now here we are, a second year where we have some cuts in staff, and I'm in education, and so I'm like, if you're going to cut things, you cut at the other end first, and the last thing I want to see cut are those student-facing positions. Let's take care of our students. Let's get them the education they need. We can cut back other places, and so that's what got me in this race.
And how do you think your perspective as a teacher, kind of shapes your campaign here? How do you think that perspective helps you in a way?
Yeah, so I've been at this for over 22 years. I teach in Sunnyside, and so our demographics are very similar. And I know that in the classroom, you need the tools that you need, and people are a huge part of that resource. Those relationships that you build in the classroom are huge. They make all of the difference sometimes between success and not succeeding. And so having those quality people, whether it's parapros, I'm gonna tell you, in my personal life, my parents got divorced in the 4th grade, and it was the lunch ladies that saved my life. They were there. They would talk. Sometimes it was just an extra scoop of potatoes and gravy, which is my favorite. And so it's not just the educators, but it's the whole system of people that are surrounding these students and ensuring their success all along the way. So just today I was knocking on doors and was hearing a parent who disclosed to us that they were on an IEP when they were in school, and how important band was for them. That was the tool that got them to understand math. They really had a difficult time with math, but it was band that stepped in and gave them the understanding for math, and they were able to end up taking advanced math in their high school career. So I think having an educator in that decision-making body can be huge.
And so if you had a brief mission statement, what would that be?
It's really simple. Every student, every educator, every day. Let's take care of our kiddos and make sure that their education is solid and secure. Let's take care of the people that are taking care of our kids, because if we take care of them, our kids are going to be well cared for. And that needs to happen just every single day.
And what do you think makes you stand out as a candidate?
So I think the biggest thing is that I bring that education lens. I'm genuinely concerned that the federal government has just withheld funding that districts are counting on. And it is critical that we're making decisions based on the education of the students that are in front of us. We've got to prioritize their education. That has to be 100% of our concern. And if there are any things that need to be cut, it has to come from somewhere else. Let's take care of our kids and make sure that they get the education that they deserve. Our parents give us their best, and that in turn we give our best to those kiddos, and we want success. I want that. I think that's what Yakima wants, is success for every student.